commentary box with Nick Kennedy, Austin Healy and Nick Mullins.
Jordan Crane on from the off this evening, but Leicester have been driven back over the ball. However, Melee was alert.
Get away.
Penalty goes against Robson. That's a fabulous kick. That never deviated from the bullseye. And in tricky kicking conditions this evening, that is a big boost for young Owen Williams. Leicester lead 3-0. Botica. There's no way through there, and Leicester have won back the ball, courtesy of a big hit. But they've won it back illegally. Oh, and there's a yellow card.
Side and hands.
And that's for Salvi.
Interestingly, he's watched the tackle from Salvi. It's a great tackle. He gets to his feet. He's allowed to compete, but he's got to release, and I can see there's been a couple of those that can go either way tonight, Nick, hasn't there?
They'll make the most of the extra man once Nick Evans has got their scoreboard rolling. It's taken 36.5 minutes, but it is. It's now Leicester 6, Harlequins 3, and for the next 10 minutes they'll have to do without him.
12!
Neatly done. Oh, very neatly done, and this is Guest, and if he could have got that final offload away, they may well have scored. Still real options here. Leicester, short of Salvi. Beautiful from Easter, ducking for the line, and was it Evans who was held up? It was the Kiwi, as close as they'd come to getting through the front door.
It's the work rate of Morris and Briggs that come across. Great tackle that from Morris.
It's 9!
Charlie Walker on the far right-hand side as well, trying to stretch it as much as he can. It was Molinar instead through the middle with the rolling pin. Kerr, a little bit more delicate, nearly tiptoed his way through. Easter, it's been a 40 minutes of frustration for Harlequins, but it finally ends with the score. They've been knocking at Leicester's doors like frustrated trick-and-treaters. Finally, they get their reward.
And look at the way he cuts in. Very difficult tackle, even if you stop him, but he makes 5 yards over the tackle line. Then as they come round the corner, very difficult to rearrange. The forwards of Leicester can't get round the corner. Danny Kerr goes again, and then they're out of position.
Easter to Botica. This is looking interesting. This is Wallace stretching his legs for the first time. Wonderful play. What about that from Hopper? Oh, he saw a giant-sized hole in the Leicester defence, and then he ran towards a little knot of Quinn's supporters in the stand behind the post, and they've got their second try. Needs to be confirmed.
Tim, you just want me to check the last pass. Okay.
This is a tough one.
Can't quite see his hands from that angle.
Well, he passes behind the line, ball ends up in front, but it's all about his hands. Where are they going? I think that's forward. I think that could get pulled back, which is a shame because it was a marvellous finish on the outside.
His hand's gone back there.
Tim, you may award the try.
He agrees that it didn't go forwards and the try's been scored.
It's 9!
It's a more than decent Leicester shove, and again, Guest doing well in unsympathetic circumstances. Botica charged down. He's still there. The try should be scored. Mondial, what work he did on Smith. Still, major issues as Hamilton goes to ground. Melee, Ajerts is calling for it. Murapola has it. All of this from the Botica charge down. Williams, Bowden, chip over the top to Thompson. He was always running out of options. So much to talk about.
Forwards first, yeah.
Look at this strength of Ugo Monya. Kicks too low. Slater does incredibly well. Monya picks him up and drives him back 5 yards, but then the job's not over. And Nick, they defend so well around the breakdown, and then this.
Bowden there just sees the space out wide, puts a nice chip inside to Thompson.
Bind! Set! Yes, 9.
Still with a decent shove. Controlled by Waldron at the base of that scrum. They're that close to a losing bonus point. It's kicked out. It's a penalty try, and it makes the conversion that much easier. They need the conversion to get the consolation point, but it's slap bang in front of the posts. Oh, he's going to go for a drop goal. Well, they're going to go for the quick restart. This was the try. Let's see if we can see.
Yeah, Stanley Kerr's foot goes through. There it is.
Yeah.
Goes through, kicks it out.
And that was the final act. There will be no last gasp draw for Leicester here this evening. No repeat of their Saints heroics. And they have been beaten. Well beaten by Harlequins. Conor O'Shea.